Alright, so my freelancer deleted my codes on AWS through the access I granted them. What should I do? Yeah, that's tricky. So they were responsible for, running your server, and your database, or how, it's tricky because was it an accident? It really has to come down to, whose job was what, and can they fix this? If they can fix this, then I would just have that freelancer fix this, and hopefully, they can put their own time into it if this was a mistake and just get it done for you. If they can't fix this and you need, help doing so, then I wouldn't waste my time doing anything other than finding someone that can fix that, because if the freelancer can't fix that, then you're just barking up the wrong tree. I mean, you don't want to hurt your system any more than it's already hurt. And then, are you trying to get something back from the freelancer who affected this? So, I would talk to them. There's no template for something like this. This is human communication and working through a problem. Hopefully, you're on the boat. You're on the same side of the table. Obviously, the freelancer shouldn't want your business being hurt, because if their business is hurt, then they're not going to be able to get paid, and they should be looking at the project like that at least, because they can't get blood from a stone, right? And they're in business to make money, and you're in business to keep your business going and make sure that the freelancers aren't doing this. So hopefully, in a perfect world, they could fix their error. They could just spend their own time. In a crappy world, you're gonna have to find someone that could fix this immediately, and then I would see how the freelancer can help make this back to you. I would avoid trying to get the freelancer to pay money from, they have their own bills in their own life, and to take money back from a freelancer, they really have to do something bad, like non-accidental. Steal money, do something really stupid, say they can do something definitely when they didn't have any idea. Not usually accident based. I like to try and give them the benefit of the doubt, because they're just trying to not have this happen. And again, if it's negligent and it sucks, I would see how can you use that freelancer somewhere else, and maybe they can put a little bit of their own time into there. I always like to focus on the forward and the things in the future versus wasting time over stuff that's already happened and that they may not necessarily be even able to help you. You as a business owner need to keep the business moving forward, and you can't be looking backwards at an error or making, kind of exhausting that energy into this freelancer. So I try to move forward as quickly as possible, and 80% of the time I look within myself and be like, did I cause this in a way? Was it my own communication, or was I not clear? Because sometimes that just takes the anxiety of it all, because it hurts when you're just like, this guy screwed me, and humans like to blame, right? So that energy is just like, yeah, screw this freelancer, he sucks, blah, blah, blah. But is that really helping your goals and your objectives? Is that really doing anything for your business? Is that putting money in your pocket, or is it just making you feel better by knowing that this wasn't your fault and this guy screwed you and now this is a good story to tell other people? That's all ego, and it's not going to help your business, and getting into a fight with a freelancer is not going to help the energy. It's really just going to exhaust both of you, and you really need to focus on just fixing this error, moving forward, and not making that same mistake twice, because you shouldn't. You should learn from these mistakes, and perhaps it was a communication error. Next time, make backups of all the codes, on your AWS database, redundancies, all that fun stuff that we learned in college and when we were building databases. So It's not really my, obviously, I like, you hear my vocabulary. This is not my space. Building stuff on AWS and stuff like that. I know that it can get really deep with, with queries and things like that. So I don't know what exactly happened, obviously, but if the freelancer who messed it up is not well versed in fixing it, then do not waste your time in that direction. That's my biggest takeaway. So hopefully that's helpful, and good luck. That sounds like it sucks. So thanks for the question.